Stop. Before you close this video, I need you to hear one number. 78%. That is the percentage of Americans who live paycheck to paycheck right now. Not people earning minimum wage. Not people who lost their jobs. Regular working Americans. People earning $50,000, $70,000 even, $100,000 a year. Broke by the end of every single month. And the crazy part? It has nothing to do with how much they earn. It has everything to do with what happens in the first 24 hours after that paycheck hits their account. I figured this out after studying the financial habits of thousands of Americans. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what the 22% who are not broke do differently. Stay with me because the answer is going to surprise you. Let me paint you a picture. It's Friday, payday. You check your phone and that deposit notification hits. For about 3 seconds, you feel amazing, rich, free, like everything is going to be okay. Sound familiar? So what do you do next? Maybe you go out for dinner because, hey, you deserve it. You've been working hard all week. Maybe you finally buy that thing you've been holding off on. Maybe you pay a few bills, grab some groceries, fill up the gas tank. Normal stuff. Responsible even. Fast forward 7 days. You check your account again. Already down 40%. You tell yourself, okay, I'll be more careful this week. Fast forward to day 15. You're watching every dollar. Skipping the coffee. Eating at home. Feeling stressed. Fast forward to day 25. You're literally counting days until the next paycheck. Sound familiar? This is called the paycheck to paycheck loop. And it's not a money problem. It's a timing problem. Here's the data that nobody talks about. A study by the American Psychological Association found that financial stress is the #1 cause of anxiety in America, above health, above relationships, above work. And the peak of that stress? Days 20 through 28 of every single month. Right before the next paycheck, your body is literally going through a financial stress cycle. Every single month, like clockwork. And here's what makes it worse. This cycle doesn't get better as you earn more. A survey of people earning over $100,000 per year showed that 1 in 3 of them are still living paycheck to paycheck. Because the problem was never the income. The problem is what happens in those first critical hours after the money lands. Now here's where I need to challenge everything you've been told. Because if you're like most people, you've already tried the standard advice. And it didn't work. Let's talk about why. Mistake #1, budgeting apps. You downloaded one. Maybe you used it for 2 weeks. Then life happened and you stopped. You're not lazy. You're not bad with money. Here's the actual science. A study from the University of Cambridge found that detailed budgeting increases what psychologists call decision fatigue. Every time you have to decide whether a purchase fits your budget, you burn mental energy. By evening, that energy is gone. And you spend anyway. The app made things worse, not better. Mistake #2, saving whatever is left. This sounds so logical. Spend first, save the rest. But behavioral economists call this present bias. Your brain is literally wired to value today over tomorrow. So every single time you plan to save what's left, your present self finds a reason to spend it. New shoes, Netflix upgrade, one dinner out. Your future self never wins against your present self. Never. This is not a willpower problem. This is basic human neuroscience. Mistake #3, waiting for a raise. I hear this constantly. I'll start saving when I earn more. But here's the brutal truth. A study tracking 10,000 Americans over 20 years found that spending increases proportionally with income in 94% of cases. When you earn more, you spend more. Automatically. Unconsciously. It's called lifestyle inflation. And unless you change the system, a bigger paycheck just means a bigger paycheck to paycheck cycle. So budgeting fails, saving last fails, waiting for more money fails. 3 of the most common pieces of financial advice, all proven not to work for most people. So what does work? Here's the thing. The answer has been hiding in the data this whole time. And the people who figured it out, they all did one specific thing in the first 24 hours after getting paid. The system is called Pay Yourself First, automated. 4 words that will change your financial life. but I'm going to go deeper than anyone has gone before on this topic, because the concept alone isn't enough. You need the exact steps, the exact numbers, and the exact psychology behind why this works when everything else fails. Step 1, the 3-bucket system. The moment your paycheck hits, within the first hour, you divide your money into exactly 3 buckets, not 5, not 10, 3. Bucket 1 is fixed expenses. Bucket 2 is future you. Bucket 3 is free money. Let me break each one down. Bucket 1, fixed expenses. This includes rent or mortgage, car payment, insurance, phone bill, internet, subscriptions, everything that comes out every month at the same amount. Here's what you do. Sit down one time, add all these up, and set up automatic payments for all of them on payday. Not the day they're due, payday. This way, you never miss a payment. Never pay a late fee and never have to think about bills again. For most Americans, this bucket is between 50 and 60% of take-home pay. Bucket 2, future you. This is your savings. And here is the most important rule of this entire video. This transfer happens on the same day as your paycheck. Automatically, before you spend a single dollar on anything optional, start with 10%. If that feels impossible, start with 5%. If even that feels hard, start with 25%. The amount is not what matters right now. The automation is what matters, because automated saving removes the decision. And when there's no decision, there's no failure. Now, where do you put this savings? Not in your regular checking account, not in a savings account at the same bank. Open a high-yield savings account at a completely separate bank. Why separate? Because the transfer takes 1 to 2 business days. That friction, that small delay is enough to stop you from touching it impulsively. Out of sight, out of mind, out of reach. Right now, the best high-yield savings accounts are paying between 4 and 5% interest. That means your money is growing while you sleep. Bucket 3, free money. This is everything left after fixed expenses and future. You are funded. And here's the beautiful part. You can spend every single dollar of this guilt-free. No tracking, no logging into apps, no second guessing, because you already did the responsible thing. This bucket is truly yours. This is the psychological reward that makes the whole system sustainable long-term. Now let's do the real math with real numbers. Say you take home $4,000 per month after taxes. Bucket 1, fixed expenses. Let's say $2,000. That's rent, $200. Car, $300. Insurance, $200. Phone and subscriptions, $300. Bucket 2, future you, 10%. So $400 bucket. 3, free money, $1,600. That's $400 going to savings every single month, automatically, without thinking. Now watch what that $400 per month does over time. Month 6, you have $2,400 saved. That's your starter emergency fund. Month 12, $4,800. You're no longer one car repair away from financial panic. Month 18, $7,200. Month 24, $9,600, almost $10,000. And at that point, something extraordinary happens inside your brain. We actually made a full video about this, what happens psychologically after you cross 10,000 saved. The link will be in the description. But trust me, that milestone changes everything. But what if you have debt? Student loans, credit cards, car payments eating into your budget? Here's the modified version. Split bucket. 2 half goes to savings, half goes to extra debt payment. Even $200 extra per month on a credit card debt will save you thousands in interest and cut years off your debt timeline. You are still paying yourself first, but future you includes getting debt-free. Now I want to give you 5 psychological upgrades that will make this system almost impossible to break. These are based on real behavioral science, not opinions. Upgrade 1, the first. Our rule: set up your automatic transfers to trigger within 1 hour of your paycheck hitting. Research shows that financial decisions made in the first hour of receiving money are the most rational and long-term focused. After that, your emotional brain takes over. Automate it so your rational brain always wins. Upgrade 3, the balance blindfold. On payday, after your automatic transfers go out, only look at your free money bucket balance. Never look at your total account balance on payday. When you see the full number, your brain tricks you into feeling wealthy and gives you subconscious permission to overspend. When you only see your spending money, your brain calibrates to that number automatically. Upgrade 4, the 48-hour rule for big purchases. Any purchase over $100 that is not planned, wait 48 hours before buying it. Put it in your cart, close the tab, come back in 48 hours. Studies show that 70% of impulse purchases over $100 are abandoned after a 48-hour wait. Your future self will thank you every single time. Upgrade 5 monthly. Money date. Once per month, just once sit down for 20 minutes and review your 3 buckets. Did fixed expenses change? Is future you bucket growing? How did you feel about your free money spending? This is not budgeting. This is not tracking every dollar. This is a monthly 20-minute check-in to make sure the system is still working. Treat it like a meeting you can't cancel. Here is your action plan for the next 24 hours. Step 1. Find out exactly when your next paycheck hits. Step 2. Add up all your fixed expenses one time. Step 3. Open a separate high-yield savings account if you don't have one. Step 4. Set up one automatic transfer for 10% of your paycheck on payday. That's it. 4 steps, less than 1 hour of your time, and that 1 hour will do more for your financial future than years of stressing and budgeting ever did. If this video helped you, the next one you need to watch is what happens to your brain after you hit 10,000 saved. It will blow your mind. Link is right here. Subscribe so you never miss a video. And I'll see you in the next one.